Demands from New York City parents and education advocates continue to grow louder over looming school budget cuts. The New York City Council is now urging the mayor and the city's Department of Education to restore school funding by using a newly discovered surplus of $760 million that was allocated by the federal government. News 12's Carmen Grant spoke with local leaders whose communities are being impacted by this slash in funding.
Like other neighborhoods dealing with similar challenges, Councilman Oswald Felice says schools in his district are facing some of the largest budget cuts because of lack of enrollment.
Those are the students that need the resources the most, including those after-school programs.
Felice, along with a majority of city council members, recently sent a letter urging Mayor Eric Adams and the Department of Education to invest in the future of its 1.1 million public school students. The council is pushing for looming school budget cuts to be restored through a $760 million federal surplus that was recently discovered. They say the time to act is now to help prepare city schools and not leave them scrambling for resources come the fall.
It could be really difficult for after the school year has started for that school to have to start bringing in teachers and the programs.
Last month, council members and Mayor Eric Adams reached a $101 billion budget deal that finalized cuts to the school budgets. City Hall releasing a statement that reads in part, quote, "Make no mistake, this is the same budget the City Council held hearings about, reviewed, and then voted to pass. As was reflected during the budget process, there are more city funds in DOE's FY23 budget than last fiscal year. While enrollment in public schools dropped, the city has maintained the unprecedented commitment to keep every school from every zip code at 100% of fair student funding." Meanwhile, the United Federation of Teachers also weighing in on the pending cuts, saying, quote, "To recover from the pandemic, our schools need more funding, not less." The 2022 fiscal year has a few months to go until it closes. Officials tell News 12 the Department of Education will be inviting participants to take part in meetings on the issue in the next couple of weeks. Carmen Grant, News 12.
Carmen, thank you. Well,